up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. And why are we down here? So, we are down here because I want to tell you where I was when I heard that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars, no less. I'm going to give you my response, because yesterday, I'm going to tell you what I was doing. I was like in my own world. I was in my own world doing my thing, watching stuff online, listening to conversations, studying tarot, just study. I got some new oracle cards. So I was looking at those and studying those cards and stuff like that, relaxing, smoking, eating edibles, eating jalapeno kettle chips. I was just, in my little zone or whatever, right? I was watching stuff, and then I had logged into, it had been about, I think I had been offline maybe about 8 hours. It had probably been like 8 hours. Let me see. I can tell you. My last tweet was like 1 o'clock. It was like one something. Here, I'm gonna tell you. It was like, let's see. It was like 8 hours in between, right? So I had tweeted something that said Mimi gets so brolic when she's upset. There was a video going around with Mimi cussing out Jocelyn and K Michelle, talking about how she don't F with them, right? So then about 9:01 p.m., I saw that Will Smith was trending. So first thing I did, I went to first thing before I found out that anything happened with Will Smith, I went to Instagram and I saw Beyonce performing. I was like, where's Beyonce performing? And what's this color they got on? Why is this color? And then I saw like Blue Ivy was in the thing. I was like, what is this for? And then they were like, Beyonce's performing at the Oscars. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even know the Oscars were today. Literally did not know. Okay. I didn't know the Oscars were today. So I tapped, the little heart, because I was like, oh, look at Beyonce. She sounded good singing. And then I remember she got nominated for the song for King Richard. And they said that she was the color of a tennis ball. That was the color. Because I was like, oh, this color looks weird, So it's the color of a tennis ball. So then I go to Twitter and I see Will Smith is trending. So I was like, what happened? Will Smith, that was my tweet. I said, what happened with Will Smith? That was at 9:01. Then at 9:09, I was like, oh, Will won the Oscars? I didn't even know the Oscars were tonight. What's going on? And then at 9:11, I said, I'm so confused. I didn't know what's happening. So then that's when I see Blue Ivy performing with her mom at the Oscars. And so I'm like, so at what time is this? 9:12. I'm like, oh, look at Blue Ivy, so cute, right? So I'm still doing in my thing, right? So then at 9:17, that's when I was like, I unplugged for a few hours and it's chaos when I log back in. Will hit Chris Rock and won an Oscars. Beyonce performed. What else? And then from what I saw, it looked fake to me. I was like, oh, that's fake, child. They playing around or whatever. I hadn't really saw all of it yet, right? So then I went and I looked at it and I was like, that shit is fake. The way that it sounded, I was like, that shit was fake. And then the way that he walked away, I was like, okay, he kind of had like a smirk on his face. And I was like, okay, maybe they were just doing a bit or whatever. Then I saw another angle and I was like, oh no, he really hit him. So I was like, why did he hit him? So now I'm listening to the thing. So I see the whole clip. So apparently, Chris Rock makes a G.I. Jane joke and Jada Pinkett Smith has a bald head. Now, she's been rocking a bald head forever, right? But she just recently announced that she has alopecia. And so she's balding now, right? So she has parts of her head where it's actually smooth because no hair is growing from there, right? So we know what alopecia is, right? She starts losing hair or whatever. Fine. She tells everybody. But then I read this morning, I decided this, and then I said, these are my responses as I'm processing what happened. Didn't Laverne Cox just make a joke about their marriage on the red carpet? Maybe he's just tired of the jokes. Leave folks alone, I guess. And that's what I said. Then my next tweet after that was, y'all need to stop talking about them. Then when I saw the uncensored version, and because at first I saw it, and then I listened to it without sound because he walked up to him and walked away, and then you could see the camera on Will, and he's like mouthing something to him. And as he's mouthing something to him, that's when I was like, oh, he's not joking. I listened to it without sound. I was like, oh, he's not joking. He's for real. And then that's when I listened to it with sound. And he said, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth, right? So I was like, what is going on, child? I don't even know what's happening. And literally the meme of that they made so fast of Lupita, she was looking like, oh, because I don't even know what other people thought, but I thought it was fake at first and I thought it was a joke. I think maybe other people thought it was fake or a joke at first. And then Chris Rock says, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. And then he was like, "Ooh, I could." And then he was like, I guess this is like the best night in television history or something he said to that effect, right? Then I came back and I said, this was at 9:34. So all of this started for me at 9:01. So by 9:34, I said, black on black, shaking my head. Ain't that what men's are supposed to do? Defend their wives? Was he supposed to wait for him outside? That was one of my responses. Then I came back and I said, so what's the defense? Because now I'm reading other people's tweets and I'm seeing how ridiculous they are. So I'm like, okay, so what are you defending? What are you upholding? You know, that's always my question when people take stances on things. So I put, what's the defense? The joke, the time and place, self-control. I thought that with self-awareness comes sensitivity, and some jokes touch people differently, right? Maybe he should have waited to the after party. I'm still laughing at this point. And then I also say, please don't get mad. No, for real. And then I guess during Will's acceptance speech, and I hadn't heard it at that moment, Dr. Wendy Osefo tweeted, at your highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. And that she quoted Denzel Washington. I didn't know at that moment that he had said that to Will Smith. So I retweeted, and I said, child, we ain't blaming the devil, right? So then I put carry on, and then I said, why are you even emotionally processing? And I said, let me shut up. And then I posted a gif of Kramer lighting his cigar on the stove, because girl, I don't have time for this, okay? And then that's when I had plugged out, and that was at 10:14. So y'all got about an hour out of me with that situation. So then I knew it was going to be all the scandal this morning, right? I saw people talking about PTSD. I saw people talking about violence on TV. I saw Margaret Josephs talking about, what did she say? Hold on, I'm gonna show you what Margaret said. I said, I wish I cared. Somebody, yeah, because somebody was like, it was like this. Because I asked what happened with Will Smith. Someone said he smacked the taste out of Chris Rock for disrespecting Jada. And then somebody said, y'all so dumb. You didn't even understand Chris Rock wasn't even talking about Jada's alopecia. He referenced the movie G.I. Jane in reference to Jada's shaved hairstyle. And I put, I wish I cared. And somebody said, was it real or a joke? And I thought it was fake at first. Then I saw another angle. And then at 9:51 is when I listened to his acceptance speech, which was actually really, really good. And he basically said he was a person, he actually portrayed a person defending his family, and defending love and defending. And it's unfair that people get to talk about us and say things about us, and we're supposed to just take it. And it's not cool, basically, is what he said. And then that was, I mean, basically what he said. But then it's like, then people are like, it's the jokes and this and that. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't like, honestly, I don't care. I don't care. What I read to you is exactly how I feel about the situation. I'm not taking any moral stance. Like, I don't know if it's like, it's Will Smith having enough, right? Because, like I said, last week, 2 weeks ago, y'all was just talking about how people need to watch what they say to people in relation to Laverne Cox saying something about an entanglement on the red carpet. They sat there and they smiled through that. And it's like, how much are you expected to take? And then I read in Variety this morning, because I was reading, because I didn't know that Will Packer had produced the broadcast or the telecast or whatever. And I read how it was like awkward moments, a lot of lulls. It didn't go as smooth as they would like. It was a little awkward. I was just reading someone's opinion about the show. And apparently this was the second joke that Chris Rock had made, and Jada was the target of the joke. So he had made two jokes. The first joke was about, hold on. The first joke was about her boycotting and there being diversity, in, having it be more diverse. Hold on, let me see what it said. Okay, Rock, who, this is from Variety. Rock, who as a host in 2016 had cracked a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith boycotting the Oscars to protest its lack of diversity, cracked another at her expense. This time it was a G.I. Jane punchline highlighting Pinkett Smith's baldness as a result of her recent alopecia diagnosis. They were just saying how it wasn't really a good broadcast, but apparently he had made a joke about her before, in the other part. That's all I have to say about it. That's how I felt about it this morning. Let me see. This morning, that's when I said, did y'all know that he had told another joke? I think it's funny. I also said I saw someone saying something about witnessing trauma on TV. Y'all love hopping into negative emotions about everything and then position yourself to be affected by it. And I hope that no one is out here actually getting into arguments over this, because literally, no. Why are you? I'm not attached to it. I thought it was funny when Chris Rock was like basically, oh, why oughta? He thought he was gonna roast Will Smith. Y'all kept saying 2 weeks ago that Will and Jada are powerful people in Hollywood. Baby, the way that Will walked away, I was like, he like fixed his jacket and sat back down. And like, you literally got something. And they said that Chris Rock is not pressing charges. And then, of course, you're going to get the comedians coming out saying that people shouldn't be afraid to tell jokes. But what are your jokes? We keep having this conversation about, I think when you're making jokes at someone's expense, and then to say that, I heard Amanda Seales say that Chris Rock didn't know that Jada had alopecia. How do you know? Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. Like, be quiet. Be quiet. I thought the shit was fake. Like I said, I saw it from a different angle. I was like, oh, Will Smith was really upset. He slapped him, sat back down, won for the best actor, gave a speech about defending families and, having enough of being talked about and how much do I have to take your joke to be the center of it. And then what else? I feel like you shouldn't be emotionally connected. Y'all shouldn't be on the internet arguing with anybody about men defending their wives, defending black women, none of that. Like whatever, he slapped him and that's it. That's let black men argue about this. Women, I don't know. I mean, I guess somebody was saying something about it being the violence, and it was violence against it was violence against it was violence against Jada. I don't care that it was at the Oscars. I mean, y'all shouldn't be at the Oscars anyway. But like I said the other day, I think I saved it in my drafts. Y'all love being rewarded by white people, so that's never gonna stop. Yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Anyways, I spent enough time on that. I gave y'all about an hour and a half on that. Please don't be arguing on the internet about this. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's my opinion about it. Leave people alone. Learn how to control yourself. Because there are going to be people who will not leave you alone, and you can't slap everybody. Maybe Chris Rock has learned his lesson. This will probably be a part of his bit moving forward. Um, Stop talking about people. I mean, that's the risk you take. You want to be a funny guy on stage, talking about people, funny guy. Let's see if people can hear this slap and see how funny it is. And, you know, we'll post it and delete it. You can't take people from Philly and Baltimore nowhere. I don't know. I'm not arguing with y'all. So, anyways, take care of it. Y'all can get in the comments and argue about it. Let me know how you feel about it. Did you have an emotional reaction? Did you feel traumatized? Why the fuck were you watching the Oscars in the first fucking place? That's the main question. Anyways, well, that's where I was, and that's how I felt about what happened. And I hope you all have a good day. Take care of each other, protect your energy. Please don't be arguing with people on the internet about Chris Rock and Will Smith. They'll be all right. And that's two black men. That's between them. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Peace.